Here's more practice reading. More and more and more and more practice reading. CompTIA A plus 220, 801, 220, 802, in depth. A book written by the best-selling author Gene Andrews, PhD. Over 1 million books in print. I'm going to read for practice page 170 and 171. The table which continues from those two pages. The table is called 5-1. Current Intel processors continues. This table is separated into 3 columns: processor, speed, and description. Third generation Ivy Bridge processors. Core i7 up to 3.9 gigahertz. 8 megabits cache, quad core, 1333, 1600 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Core i5 up to 3.8 gigahertz, 6 MB cache, quad core, 1333, 1600 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Second generation Sandy Bridge processors. Core i7 Extreme up to 3.9 gigahertz, 15 megabytes cache, 6 cores, 1066, 1333, 1600 megahertz DDR3 memory, quad channel memory. Core i3 up to 3.9 gigahertz, 8 to 12 megabytes cache, 4 or 6 cores, 1066, 1333, 1600 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual or quad channel memory. Core i5 up to 3.8 gigahertz, 3 to 6 megabytes cache, dual or quad core, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Core i3 up to 3.4 gigahertz, 3 megabytes cache, dual core, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Pentium up to 3 gigahertz, 3 megabytes cache, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Previous generation processors. Core i7 Extreme up to 3.4 gigahertz, 8 or 12 megabytes of cache, 1666 megahertz DDR3 memory, triple channel memory. Core i7 up to 3.3 gigahertz, 8 or 12 megabytes cache, 4 or 6 cores, 800, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual or triple channel memory. Core i5 up to 3.3 gigahertz, 4 or 8 megabytes cache, dual or quad core, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Core i7 up to 3.3 gigahertz, dual core, 4 megabytes cache, 1066, 1333 megahertz DDR3 memory, dual channel memory. Atom, up to 2.1 gigahertz, up to 1 megabyte cache. Some dual channel 800, 1066 megahertz DDR3 memory. 667, 800 megahertz DDR2 memory, single channel memory. Celeron, Celeron desktop, Celeron D. 1.6 to 3.6 gigahertz, 533, 667, 800 megahertz FSB, frontside bus. 128 kilobytes to 1 megabyte cache. Core 2 Extreme, Core 2 Quad, Core 2 Dual. Up to 3.2 gigahertz, 533 to 1600 megahertz frontside bus. 212 megabytes cache, dual or quad core. Pentium Extreme, Pentium 4, Pentium D, up to 3.7 gigahertz, up to 4 megabytes cache, some dual core. Thank you.